And we're back. Episode 22. 22?
I like that number.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
So,
Back from parts unknown?
back at parts unknown.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Gee, this is just root beer.
This is scotch.
Apple juice?
This is scotch.
Scotch.
Yep. A little scotch.
Yeah. All right. What's happening? Been a couple of weeks.
It's been a while.
I don't know where the last 2 weeks went by.
Oh, well, they flew by, honestly. Feels like we just did this.
I know. That's why we were talking about this weekend. I was like, wait, it's this weekend already? I'm like, shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know where the time went.
So, yeah, I mean, it's been wild.
Crazy times.
Crazy times.
Crazy times.
We have a little display now for our proud sponsor,
Yeah. Flower Life.
Life CBD.
Love them.
You want to hit the music? If your back's bothering you,
The doctor said you need a backiotomy.
does it hurt when you walk?
Do your kids stress you the hell out?
Well, look no further. We have the answer
Flower Life CBD.
for all your full CBD spectrum needs.
Full needs. FOLCBD.com. Promo code BeBetter20.
For 20% off all orders, Be Better 20.
BeBetter20. Check it out. Love Flower Life CBD. Bam.
The ad reads are a work in progress.
They got the idea. Click the link. Bing. Well, the link's in.
It's gonna be.
You'll see it,
It's gonna be right here.
and you can click it. on the
Promo
bottom.
code Be Better 20. 20%
it.
off would be right here.
Love the stuff. It's great. And again, the long drive up here. Again, I forgot my Flower Life CBD roller freeze. It's great stuff.
It's okay. We'll have eventually we'll have a bunch of swag and some stuff. But go on the website. They have a lot of good things.
All the goodies.
And take advantage of the 20% off. I would.
This day and age, 20%'s a lot of money.
So what do we got going on here?
This is tobacco.
Is that some Flower Life CBD?
Yes. I grow this tobacco in my yard.
Right next to the lettuce. It's the devil's lettuce, boy.
I don't grow lettuce. I feel like it's a waste of fucking time and energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped doing like tomatoes and stuff when I garden because it's like, it takes up the pot, the dirt, the seeds, the space on the deck, wherever you're going to plant it. And it's all this time, and you grow like $7 worth of tomatoes. I'd rather just buy good heirloom tomatoes from like the local farm. We live in Long Island, so there's good farms. It's not like, we live in the middle of the country. You can get good produce. I'd rather just buy the good tomatoes instead of, growing tomatoes. Always chipmunks eating my shit and the birds. And then
Those like pesky varmints.
it's all that work. At the time, me and my brothers, we used to rent that plot at the Eco Farm out east.
Yeah.
We had like 150 tomato plants.
Your brother loved that shit.
It was awesome. It was so much fun. But we had like hundreds of pounds of tomatoes, and it's all that work. And at the end of the season, it's reduced down to like something that probably would have cost you $80 to just buy canned tomatoes at the store. And it's like, they're good, but it's just, I'd rather grow like cactus, stuff that I can enjoy year round.
Oh, you're a big fan of the succulents.
Love the succulents. The succulents and the cannabis. The cannabis is good. That makes sense. You spend 5 months growing it, then you have like a supply for an entire year. Makes sense.
Yeah.
To do. Like I'm not growing enough lettuce to make it like, wow, I just grew $5,000 worth of lettuce. No, I'll just go buy the lettuce at the store.
Interesting.
Keep that. Let the hippies grow their own vegetables. I'm going to buy mine. Fuck you.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I got an AI story.
Okay.
So there's a company that is putting out a device that's an additive to, I guess, TVs.
Okay.
So basically, it uses an AI software to match scents to what you're experiencing on like video games and stuff, and releases a scent so that you can smell what you're doing. And every meme was like Grand Theft Auto hooker in the car. Like, what does that smell like?
I've said that years ago. I was like, one day you're gonna be able to smell shit on TV like that. Yeah, that'll be
literally every single picture was
this is hooker in the car.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, hooker in the car. It's like, what's that smell like?
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what a weird feature that'll be, like in TVs, and you imagine you have to just like keep loading it with scents, like different like Glade scents, like printers, like you know, you have standard printer ink. You'll have to like preload it with like standard scents that you can make thousands of scents from like a set 10 cents.
So you're playing Oregon Trail and it just smells like dysentery.
There's a snake in my boot.
You just died from dysentery.
It smells like scarlet fever in here. Jesus, open the window.
The meat that you were storing went bad.
Smells like
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
Oh, man. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You want to talk about what you sent me yesterday?
Oh, wait.
Make sure I write it down.
Make sure you write this down so we don't forget. What did I send you yesterday, Rich?
Well, you sent me. Make sure. First of all, you text me prefacing. Make sure you screenshot this and write this down. This is what you sent me. So this is what you sent me. I'll read it because it's hilarious.
So it's pretty much about. I guess it's like
about Benjamin Franklin.
Ben Franklin.
It's a nice history lesson.
Ben Franklin, according to the internet, which we all know that's true. Ben Franklin was one of the first early adopters and one of the.
So
they say
he was one of the founding fathers of the country that you live in and love now, but he was also one of the founding fathers of
eating pussy,
also known as cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
So what he seemed
to invent it over in France when he was spending all that time over there.
What he sent me, I'll put in the corner right here. And it's often cited as the inventor of cunnilingus. Franklin soon came to regret advocating for it in his later years. It imbues among the fairer sex an insatiable madness. Never doth it quench their thirst. Again, Benjamin, they cry until mine own tongue wither in agony.
Oh, Benjamin!
So he invented making girls come and then instantly regretted it.
He's like, these bitches won't leave me alone.
Beating them off with a stick, Ben was.
That's why he walked with a cane. There was nothing wrong with his limb, his foot. It was to beat them thirsty bitches off.
Just the way
they were so
never
eloquent.
doth it quench their thirst. Again, Benjamin, they cried, until mine own tongue wither in agony. They didn't teach that on the History Channel.
Everybody just keeps talking about Ben Franklin fucking found electricity. No, he found the clitoris. Damn, good for you, Ben.
Yeah.
You think Ben had Ben definitely had chlamydia.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think he was in France, just like getting and passing syphilis, right?
What scent do you think AI would come up with?
For that meme. Doth think my nose is numb.
Doth think my nose is rotted, good sir. Oh man.
Oh my god.
I'd say they should make
People should talk like that still.
That'd be fucking sick.
I bet you some weird little fucking neighborhood in Brooklyn they speak like that.
Yeah. No, you got to go to the Renaissance festivals. Yes, you got to go to a Renaissance.
A bunch of LARPers fucking live action role playing with fucking styrofoam swords.
I know this this coin dealer. He's I won't say his name. He's an awesome guy actually, and his daughter is like our age-ish, maybe a little younger. She's kind of fucking weird. And I found her on Tinder one time.
Thanks.
And she had a bunch of pictures, and she's a LARPer. She goes to she goes to Renaissance festivals, but she's one of those people who puts on the fake the elf ears.
Yeah.
Weird.
But if
Weird.
Is it still considered LARPing if you get involved in a gangbang during the fucking LARPing?
Oh,
that shit.
There's a gangbang involved?
I'm just saying.
Oh,
some weird cosplay, but it's fake fighting, but really fucking.
Just like a a fucking orgy,
Yeah, cosplay
like a medieval themed
LARPing
orgy.
orgy.
That'd be kind of cool. Everybody dresses as
But like the fighting might be fake, but the fucking's real.
the swords of foam, but the dick is skin.
That's weird.
And the guy, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you see, that's Benjamin. He's here." And this guy's like dressed as Benjamin Franklin. He's like, "I'm here for this, eat the pussy."
Some guy standing in a tree. Come for the fighting, stay for the fucking. Dog thinks my ears have gone nuts.
The guy who's dressed as Ben Franklin rolls up. He goes,
With a sore tongue.
doth here my tongue be sore.
Oh my god! Shout out to Ben Franklin. What a
Yo,
fucking G.
What a G. I'd say that'd be a great idea for a movie, but they already made like a Ben Franklin series. It was really good with Paul Giamatti. He played Ben Franklin.
Yeah, but was he going down on mad bitches or what?
You know what? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I think I saw a few episodes. It was like an HBO thing. But it was all about Ben Franklin. I
Listen,
doubt
if he didn't go down on one girl in that entire miniseries,
it's bullshit.
Bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit.
HBO, you're better than that.
Yeah, because that's the reality. Like everybody think, oh, they're founding fathers. They were so stoic. No, dude, they were just fucking poon hounds. They were poon hounds and farmers who didn't want to pay. Tired of paying taxes.
Tired of paying taxes. I could be allocating that money to my sex room.
Yeah, they were slave owners and fucking didn't want to pay taxes. Ben Franklin was probably sitting there one day. He goes, "Do you have any idea how expensive it is to eat pussy in France? I can't keep paying these taxes. Fuck this." They actually really they founded America.
How can you ask me to pay taxes when 3 girls die on my venture back from Paris? Every time.
Every damn time. You know how much a barrel at sea costs? It's ridiculous.
Doesn't cost anything.
Doesn't cost anything. Save my tongue some work. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So good.
Who would play the perverted Ben Franklin in that movie though? Where it's just a movie entirely about the movie is called Tongue, and it's about Ben Franklin's creation of cunnilingus. Who would play Ben Franklin? Daniel Day-Lewis?
No.
It would probably have to be Leonardo DiCaprio. It's got to be a Scorsese film.
Rainn Wilson. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, who is that? Wait,
Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Yeah. Just get Steve Carell to play him.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Ben Franklin, good for him. There's like wild stories in history. You know, like the there's like 2 of like the most famous penises that are still like saved and preserved.
Napoleon's.
And you know the other one is
The Elephant Man.
Rasputin.
Oh yeah.
Russia's greatest love. Russia's greatest love machine, dude. Yeah. Rasputin. Yeah, he was a Russian mystic. He was like involved with the Romanovs and
he got poisoned, stabbed, and shot.
Yeah, and they cut his penis off.
And died of hypothermia.
Yeah, they cut his penis off. That was part of killing him because he was like. But people were actually afraid of him. Like,
but you know that really wasn't his penis, right? You know what they think it is. You know those fucking things in the mukbang fucking videos that they like bite? They think that's what it really is.
It's his penis, bro.
No,
bro. You can literally see it online. It's,
it's in a Russian museum.
It's in a Russian museum. Napoleon's penis is actually owned privately by a urologist, a Manhattan-based urologist.
It's on display in Manhattan?
No, it's in some guy's fucking home on the Upper East Side, probably. No, the Rasputin's penis is like owned by the Russian government.
Conspiracy about
Napoleon's. It's been there's provenance to that's been sold in auction.
Well, you also know that the Russian government also claims to have Hitler's skull with the bullet, and will never let anybody view it.
They might.
Because Hitler didn't really die there.
He didn't die.
No, Argentina, pal.
Yeah, Hitler did not die. No way.
All those beautiful blonde hair, blue-eyed, Spanish-speaking Germans.
Well, Mengele went there. He went to Argentina. Yeah. And he kept practicing eugenics over there, building the master race.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go to Argentina.
Yeah.
I have family in Argentina. They got on the wrong boat from Italy.
That checks out.
Yeah, they got on the wrong boat from Italy, and they ended up in Argentina. And then the woman and the children came over, and the husband stayed. So that guy probably had like 6 families.
Oh, 100%.
I probably got cousins who look just like me in Argentina. I guarantee I have family there.
Yeah.
Because
maybe a little
my
bit
great grandfather never came over. He stayed there. He just stayed there. They wouldn't be lighter. Fucking Sicilian.
Speaking of Russia, I fell into a rabbit hole of watching all these videos of. They're not like on purpose. It's like all these like videos of like awkward interactions with Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
So there's one. It's
kind of like a weird guy.
It's no. It's just like people being like terrified of him.
Yeah.
Just like accidentally. So one time they're like sitting with like a bunch of like world leaders, and there's like guy from Africa, and everybody goes to sit down, but they're all waiting for Putin to sit down first. And the African guy sits down first, and everybody just looks at him, and he's like terrified.
They just all assume they're just gonna die. Putin's gonna kill, like he's some psycho killer.
So he stands up right away, and Putin's like, no, like smiling, laughing, like sit down, and like puts him in his seat, and everyone's like nervously laughing, and he's like, oh my god, that guy's dead. And then another one, he Turkmenistan, the leader of Turkmenistan, for Putin's birthday gave him a dog.
Oh, I've seen that one.
But like, it's like he's like an alien. Like he doesn't know how to hold a dog.
Yeah.
He like has it by its neck, and is like.
And Putin like takes it and like is nice with the dog. You think Putin like real life's actually just like an ill dude? Like he's just totally chill.
He's a black belt in sambo, a black belt in judo.
You think he's just like a cool guy? Like he's like fun? No, probably not. He's probably just weird.
I mean, it's probably pretty fucking intimidating to be around him.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'll ever be around Putin.
Dinner party would be interesting though. He knows a lot about history.
Dinner with Putin. That's another good movie idea. Dinner with Putin.
The Interview, but with Putin, and actually funny.
Yeah. Putin.
After we get our Daniel Craig movie made, we'll go that route.
We'll go that route. Yeah, I like that. I like that story of like Robert Kraft when he like met Putin and he let him see the Super Bowl ring.
And he tried to keep it.
No, he did keep it. He didn't try to.
Well, he got it back. He tried to keep it.
Did he?
Yeah, he finally got it back.
Oh, like I don't know that. Yeah, but he like Putin just like walked out of the room with his Super Bowl ring on and just left.
That's what he said. He thought it was a gift.
But see, that's kind of nice. Like you're Putin and you take your shit. Like you don't need to give Robert Kraft his Super Bowl ring back.
Nah.
Like you don't need to do that. Like it public. No, it does.
Like Chappelle,
fuck you. It's my ring. Like you don't need to do that.
Like Chappelle said, get another, you rich motherfucker.
Get a run, you rich motherfucker. Go buy another one. Can fucking afford it. She gave you all money. Yeah, like you don't. You're Putin. You don't need to give that ring back.
No,
you just you just chalk that up as an L. Robert Kraft. Be like, yeah, Putin took your ring. It's a good story. It's like it's kind of nice. I think
it's a better story. I wouldn't even want it back.
I wouldn't even want it back. Like,
he just deboed that shit.
He's deboed that shit. You think maybe Putin just like had a fake one made? He's like, I'm keeping it. See, if I were Putin, I would have like my ill Russian jeweler make me a copy, and I would keep the original and just send a fake back to Robert
Kraft's like the guy that gets his bike stolen. He's like, you know, the Super Bowl ring. You know the one. You know the one that you took the other day. He's like, my Super Bowl ring, punk. He's like, I wouldn't even trip. But you know, my dad got on me. He's like, I got to get that thing back. He's like, why don't you say anything? Just knocks him out.
Knocks him out. Watch Putin's.
I wouldn't even trip.
Putin's got mad family in New York. He's actually like a savage fucking Jets fan. Imagine. He's like, fuck the Patriots. He just took that ring and threw it in the garbage.
Soccer fan.
Yeah, he's probably a huge soccer fan.
Yeah.
World Cup's coming to New York. The World Cup or the qualifiers? Is that
the World Cup is coming? It's going to be at MetLife.
It's going to be at MetLife, right?
Which is absolutely insane because.
What now? Are they going to have it solely at MetLife? Or are they going to like pop around?
There's too many games
because they have the Red Bull Stadium in Jersey too.
It's too small
for any aspect of the World Cup. I guess right.
I think it only holds like 10,000 people.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't do
like
that.
MetLife holds like 79,000. They can't do every game because there's too many games.
What kind of corrupt shit do you think went into a play for Jersey to get? Because they are New York. No, fucking Jersey is getting the games.
So that's the thing with MetLife Stadium. It's voted like 10 years running. Well, I don't know about 10 years, but since it's open, as the worst turf in the NFL. Everybody hates MetLife. Obviously, it's going to be a different surface because the field's a different size.
Yeah, it's a different size. Yeah, I would imagine it's a completely.
Still, it's crazy.
Yeah, but I imagine it's gonna be a completely different turf.
But like,
it's probably gonna be. It's gonna be FIFA stand. Like FIFA's gonna come in and do the turf. It's not gonna be.
But like, think of the dopest new stadiums that opened, like SoFi in LA.
Yeah.
Like,
Or the one in Vegas. And,
Legion in Vegas, or even like AT&T in Dallas, which is like not one of the newer ones, but like it's still a couple $1 billion to build it.
Yeah.
Holds 90 something thousand people. Like
Crazy.
Yeah.
What does MetLife hold?
78,000, 77,000, something like that. It's still a lot, but like it's not
What?
the nicest fucking place.
What a shit show.
They're gonna have to build other stadiums too. Like I don't even know what
they're gonna do what the rest of the world does when the World Cup comes. Maybe
they
that's
have to. They don't have a choice.
Maybe that's the way that like they finally sort the Jets and the Giants having their own stadiums. We're like, well, we have to build them anyway, and they're just building new stadiums, maybe more expansion teams, or the Jets get their own stadium, or the Giants get their own.
Well, I
mean,
I know that lease with the with MetLife for the Jets is coming up soon, so maybe
that works. They just build their own stadium.
Maybe.
What a shit show, though. I couldn't even imagine having to go into the World Cup.
The traffic sucks so bad.
For a fucking shitty Jets game. For a World Cup game.
Oh, my God.
I mean, and soccer is huge in New York and Jersey. I mean, you have like... just Newark alone's like a massive Brazilian Portuguese community. Like, people are going to be hyped, dude. New York, the amount of people that are just... in New York that are going to go, forget about all the global travel, but the amount of people like in that New York, Jersey metro area that are going to be going to World Cup games, like
you mean the sanctuary city, New York?
Yeah, sanctuary. A lot of World Cup fans.
World Cup fans.
I heard Kathy Hochul's giving all the migrants World Cup
rim
tickets.
Jobs?
No, rim jobs and World passes.
Yeah.
World
I
Cup.
think that gets added to their $10,000 debit cards that they're getting.
Yeah, they're getting Skybox access to the World Cup at MetLife Stadium. So,
I don't want to make fun.
You don't want to make fun of migrants?
No. But I don't want to make fun of my mom, which is really funny because she's pretty solidly on the left. She sent me this like CNBC now MSNBC thing about Jared Kushner and how the Saudi wealth fund invested $2 billion into his private equity fund.
Okay,
and they're making it seem like it's illegal, right? But his private equity fund's only been around since like the summer of 2021, which is well after Trump got out of office.
Yeah.
And he also either resigned or was removed from his position in like 2020 in 2019, I think. So like there was no conflict at all. And one of his partners is actually like a US living like prince. So anyway, so she says this to me and she's like, is this a crime? And I waste my time and watch it, and they're like making it seem like it's a crime. It's clearly not a crime. He's a partner of a private equity fund. They, the Saudi wealth fund invests like $3 trillion a year globally, and they gave $2 billion in 2022 to fucking
Jared
Kushner's fund, not him.
Yeah.
They made it seem like it was him personally.
Yeah. Well,
so then I go. There's nothing illegal here. I just looked it up. And I go, and by the way, like there's a couple other points. And I was like, did you know that like Saudi Arabia is not a country? And she's like, what? I go, yeah, there's no country called Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
It's called Arabia.
Yeah.
The Saud
the family.
Saud is the family.
Yeah,
in 1985, when they did the oil deal with the United States, in exchange for protection for the royal family forever, they would stop any insurrections, try to overthrow the government. They get oil forever, right? She didn't know that. And
Most people don't.
She leaves it off. She goes, by the way, what's a private equity fund? I'm like, why are you sending me this stuff? And like smoking gun, he's a criminal. You don't even know what a private equity fund is.
Because that's what people.
Was that the notification? I'm just being boring.
No, I don't know why. I don't know why that just did that.
Yeah, I know.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, Rich. Yeah, well, that's why it's so easy to like convince people one way or the other, whether you're far right or far left, right? Which the far right's awful, the far left's are awful. Any far like version of one or the other is just fucking ridiculous. But it's so easy to convince people of anything.
Yeah.
Because like now imagine your mom didn't have a son who knows finance and all this shit.
Yeah.
And she just went along thinking. Now most people don't have someone to call and like, explain it to them. Right, explain what's a private equity fund. Did you know Saudi Arabia is not a country? Like they're just going to watch that clip that's force fed to them the way same way. And I'm not better. We all get our information. I haven't watched the news. I can't tell you the last time.
I get all my stuff off of the.
It's all through social media.
Yeah.
So you just go, and if you don't go deeper than that, you just go along thinking that like, oh, Jared Kushner is a criminal. They did, and you just tell that little talking point to your other liberal friend, and they go to their, and it's just like, it's just true. It's a story. It doesn't matter if it's legal.
Which
it's true. It becomes true.
Which is a great segue into another government slippage.
Oh yeah,
direct energy weapon slip by Sleepy Joe.
We need to spark this CBD for this fucking one here, dude.
Put your tinfoil hat on, guys. This is gonna get real. Okay. So
can we put that clip layer it in?
I don't think I could put the audio on it.
Why?
Copyright.
What's a copyright? It's just the news. It's on every platform.
Yeah, but I don't think I could put it on YouTube for copyright purposes. But
could you put the YouTube clip on there? Like, could you probably find that clip on YouTube, right?
Potentially. I have to look into it. I'll try. I will try to put the direct energy quote from Sleepy Joe that was a definitely like Freudian slip when he was having a news conference at the border.
Yeah,
so what he said was, he's like, it's crazy. You see all these burnt down houses, and then you see the one single house standing because it's painted the right color.
And what was the context of even that? Like, why would you bring that up about burnt? You're at the border. Why would you bring that up to begin with, Joe?
He had no idea what he was talking about.
I almost feel bad for him.
I don't.
Like he's just an old guy. He's like a grandpa. He just wants to eat ice cream and sit in a comfy chair and watch movies and old TV shows all day.
First of all,
tell a racist joke here and there, like flirt with the bank teller, like get it, go to the post office, like do what my grandfather does. Go around to the doctors, give them your PBA cards, go flirt with the bank teller, and then you're back by fucking 2 to watch Check.
Still gets PBA cards.
The Detective Endowment Association. They're called DEA cards.
Nice.
He's a retired cop. He just keeps donating. He gets cards. He thinks they're awesome. Meanwhile, you show it to a cop, they don't fucking care about it. I'm like, thanks for the card. No. But that's what he does. This same age, you just want to go around and 1 o'clock, I want to go watch Jag in my comfy fucking chair.
I don't feel bad for him.
I mean,
because
I think he's just forced into it. They didn't give him a choice.
They gave him a choice.
Did they?
He's been doing corrupt shit. Listen to.
He's really like the definition of a career politician.
Oh. He's been in so long that he voted whether or not to end segregation, and I'm not gonna. I'll give you the Cliff Notes. He voted.
He was about
against.
I'll give you the Cliff Notes. Joe Biden didn't want to share bathrooms with black people.
He did not.
He did not.
He voted against ending segregation. It's known. Like, it's crazy. That's how long he's been. You know what? These government fucking snails that are still in office. It's just absurd. It's absurd. Well, Mitch McConnell's finally getting out. The guy can't speak.
Well, Biden hasn't, as bad as Biden has gotten, he hasn't gone full Mitch McConnell yet.
He freezes up in the middle.
No,
somebody has to touch his arm.
He just strokes out in the middle of a speech. Yeah. Like Biden hasn't. He's just a little like, he's just going to say something a little slippy. But
he says things all the time that he shouldn't say. But the fact I don't like that everybody's roasting him about eating ice cream. Let the motherfucker eat ice cream.
The motherfucker wants to eat ice cream.
One of my.
You know what it is? Because he eats ice cream like a slow old man. He was like. He eats that like he goes, this is the only thing I've enjoyed in months.
My friend's dad is like such a cool guy, right? But he's like getting older. And like my fondest memory of him, I was like walking down the street one day and he was with my friend's kids and they were getting ice cream. And he had an ice cream cone in one hand and a cigarette in the other. That's and awesome. He was eating ice cream and smoking a cigarette. And I was like, how's it going? And he was like, living the dream. I'm like, yeah, I see it, bro. That's fucking sick. Don't fucking talk about shit about. Listen, not a Joe Biden fan, not by any means. But don't talk shit about him. Let the motherfucker eat some ice cream.
I'm a foodie. Let him eat some ice cream.
Let him eat some ice cream.
Well, that's it's not even like
30 seconds later, he'll be like, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
Well, but that's the ridiculousness of like the media in general, right? Because like. They do it with all presidents. Like, did you see her? Every presidency, there's always something that the world's ending, and then so-and-so is playing golf or on vacation. It's like, Yeah, dude. Like, what do you think? They just sit in the fucking Oval Office for fucking 4 years straight? Like, they got to live.
Honestly,
yeah, he's going to go to the beach. Yeah, George Bush is at the beach. Go to the beach, George Bush.
The other
Trump,
side,
go play
the other
golf.
side is
Let them
always
fucking live.
pointing out how much
Yeah.
somebody took a vacation, how many days they spent.
It's all a distraction.
Playing golf. How many? It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
It's just all a distraction from what they're really doing, and people just don't get it.
Yeah,
they just don't get it. What's happening? You know, I don't even want to be because I have this like Eddie, the kid who works for me, and he's like, it's like that generation. They're always online. He believes all the hype, and I'm like, you know what? Everything's gonna be fine, bro. I saw this. I
just saw that bracelet on your wrist, and I thought it was like the dragon one that you had.
Oh no, this thing's dope. Trailer trash metal. That's his name. He's a guy. He's white trash, but he makes he makes silver jewelry. He handmade this thing. No, it's not.
That's cool. I thought it was the dragon.
No, it's not the dragon. That's not the dragon bracelet. That dragon bracelet was also
Frank special.
Oh yeah, Frank would definitely have a
Oh, yeah,
dragon
man.
bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh yeah. No, the eyes and the dragon. They're blessed. Those are blessed diamonds. Yeah.
Yeah. It's blood because it's stinging me.
Tattoos. I almost committed to a fucking full back piece.
What? Oh, back in the day.
No, like fucking last.
What?
One of my good friend who passed away.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Chris Paradise. My ninja, I miss him. But his friend was his tattoo artist. He was like a really good friend of his. And he was at his funeral, and I never met him. Like, he always talk about him. So I was, hey, I want to introduce myself. Like, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. But he's like a dope tattoo artist. So I was like, I got to hit you up. Like, I'm going to get a tattoo. He's like, yeah, hit me up. I'll take care of you. So I hit him up, and he never got back to me. I was like, I want this full back piece.
It's too busy. What were you going to get on your back?
I keep my phones over there. It's like this cool.
Well, just tell me what it is.
It's like
describe it for the viewers.
It's a it's from like this old book from like the 1600s, and it's an hourglass with wings and a skull on top of it, and it has like some word about like something about like watching time fly and like dying, and I don't know, it's cool. It's gonna do big on my fucking back.
I'm glad you're so into it.
Yeah, it's cool. If you saw, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's fucking cool. Whatever. And if I don't like it, it's on my back. I can't see it, so I got to get more tattoos. Keep up with my my alt girlfriend. Got to get ready.
She have more tattoos than you?
Yeah, dude. She had mad tattoos. She has a whole full sleeve. She'd get more. She'd have her throat done if I didn't give her so much shit about it. She would do that. I'm like, don't do that.
Still gotta go out in public.
That's what I say. She's like, I ain't going. I'm like, don't
be that.
I was like, like those girls online that have like, they're not real people. Like those chicks you see on the internet with like their throats tattooed.
I can't wait for somebody to say something to them so they can be bitchy to them.
Yeah, they'd be like,
I bet you think I do drugs too, or like I don't have a.
The same ones filming themselves at the gym and then yelling at people for looking at them. Yeah.
Dude, somebody's wrong, bro. The gym. I was at the gym the other day. My God. My God. There's this one girl. Like, there's a bunch of fit chicks, but there's this one chick. I think she like actually competes, because I don't know why like anybody would have a body like this, just be a regular human. She looks like a Viking goddess. She's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Tell me more.
Blonde.
Yeah.
Strong. Strong. Strong, but feminine, you know?
Word.
Not like masculine,
right.
Like very feminine. Like,
right.
She probably does like bikini contests. She's not like juiced up.
Got it.
Gorgeous.
No.
But yeah, some of these gym girls, but it's like, it's like, come on, like out of all the things you could wear, you wear that. Like, just come on. Like, please. And I'm not like creepy, like, like sneaky taking pictures, but like, come on. You know what you look like.
Sit down on the inverted bench before they do.
I just like plan my workouts around where they're playing. Oh, she's doing her back today. Me too.
Like, oh my God, I forgot to wear underwear again.
I never wear underwear to the gym. Never wear underwear to the gym. Ever. I wear flip-flops too. What up, bud?
Oh, there he is.
What's happening? What are you doing? I got some pizza for you. You can make tacos too if you want. Want to come talk about your AA meeting?
Tell us about the crystal meth guy that cornered you at the end of the meeting.
Yeah, you got any good? I bet the AA meetings up here are just fucking bottom of the barrel. Oh, they hang out? Where do you guys go?
They go out afterwards? Where do they go?
Parking rides.
They go to a parking ride. Just jerk each other
They
off.
just fucking go edge at the parking ride. I don't know. It's new. I don't know why.
If you laugh too loud, the fucking soundboard's not into it.
Yeah, go like so. But like, there's this glory hole in Poughkeepsie we all go to afterwards.
There's this parking ride. It's got really good hot dogs. Let's take a ride. The hot dog's really good. The blowjob's just okay. Oh my God! Remember the? Oh my God!
Let's keep doing that.
There was a back in the day. This is not that long ago on Long Island. There was a hot dog truck lady that got busted,
Dude,
because she was giving
yes.
blowjobs and selling hot dogs at the parking ride.
Bro, can I tell you, there's still this hot dog truck right off the exit. You get onto the highway.
Probably the same lady.
It's not, but every time I drive past that hot dog truck, I always think of that story. I literally drove past the hot dog truck today.
Yeah.
Because it's like I drive past it every day, and I thought about that story.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was like a while ago.
That was a while ago. She was selling hot dogs and giving blowjobs.
Yeah, she was like fucking them. It was like the RV hot dog truck, and she was banging them in the fucking bedroom.
I don't know. Was she banging them or was she blowing?
No, she was fucking them
in
in like the bed above. It was like they have the things above the little sleeper.
Love that dirty water.
Yeah, a little fucking. she's like just scoop out the meat from that hot dog.
Gross.
Slide it on.
Yuck, bro.
She's like, for an extra 20, I'll suck the meat out of the hot dog and use the casing as a rubber.
Afterwards, she comes out wiping her hand on a bun and goes, who's next? No, you don't like mayonnaise on your hot dog?
It's a Dutch thing.
Gross.
Fucking gross.
That's disgusting.
But what a great concept, though, right? Like a hot dog and a blowjob.
Very convenient.
Like if
when
it
you're
w-
on the go, you know.
like done properly.
Yeah.
Like regulated.
It's good business.
It's a good business
Good
model.
business.
That's a strong business model. Throw coffee in there too. You know, gotta have coffee.
Yeah.
Like those
A Danish and a blowjob in the morning on your way to work.
like you ever see like those places they like throw them up in those like shitty like oil rig towns in the middle of like Nebraska that they're like only towns for people who like work in the oil business. And it's like all men.
Yeah.
And they have like those drive-through coffee places and it's just like random like smoke shows and lingerie.
Oh, yeah.
And they like they pop up for like these oil rig communities.
That I don't know
And they
why.
do that. But like they should do that like and just be able to throw the blowjobs in there too. You know,
They
just,
probably do. I see those girls.
I don't know what they do.
I see those girls on TikTok Live.
yeah, they probably
weird.
they probably don't blow them. They probably make
Like fucking
they
bikini baristas. That's what they're called.
They probably make a lot of money.
I don't know why. That just made me think of the scene in Almost Heroes where they go to the brothel and all the girls are straw.
Almost see one more that. Almost
Chris
see-
Farley when they're like trying to beat Lewis and Clark to the fucking. So they go to the brothel and all the girls are made out of straw, and then the one guy like.
What?
All right, maybe it wasn't.
It just
maybe it wasn't
knows
that funny.
They
Maybe
fuck
it wasn't
straw?
that funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Richard,
falls in love with the straw girl.
Richard Lewis died. Did you know that?
Yeah, his
I just lowered the volume of
all the way,
the effects.
all the way.
Yeah, because I don't know. We keep hitting in this.
Yeah, I liked Larry David's well worded respect to him.
I didn't see that, but
So he was like, he's like, we were born a few days apart in the same hospital. We grew up like a block apart, blah, 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 blah. He's like, you've been one of my best friends forever. And he's like, and today you've made me sob uncontrollably and I will never forgive you for that.
damn! Shout out Richard Lewis. I can't think of anything like he's done though. I know he's like been around
Curb
forever.
Your Enthusiasm.
I know that. But like aside from Curb Your Enthusiasm, but like I've always known who Richard Lewis was.
He's just like a stand-up comedian.
He's
right?
just like a famous stand-up New York stand-up comedian, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
He is funny.
Yeah.
Got to find some like
Original class of Comedy Store.
Yeah.
He's like that old school, like what era of like comedian would he have like been around with? Like probably Rodney Dangerfield. Well, how old was Richard Lewis? 76?
He's old.
Well,
Yeah.
he's not old, like 76, I think he was.
I mean, he was before Seinfeld, so yeah, like Dangerfield, he was old.
Yeah. Richard Lewis. I need to do some more stand-up. Doing a lot of concerts.
Fuck stand-up.
I know there's like good stand-up. Really? There's good stand-up everywhere, even like on Long Island. You got Governor's Ballroom, which is awesome. It's in Nassau. And what's nice about that is it's like been there a long time, and it gets a lot of, it's like where like Louis C.K. will just pop up there.
Yeah.
Like New York big comedians that like live in New York, like Kevin James will just show up and like work out material. Which like if you're into Kevin James, I think he's hysterical to stand up. You ever like really watch like a Kevin James like stand up special?
No.
He's fucking hysterical, and he doesn't curse at all. It's like something you can go to with your 9-year-old kid as an adult and laugh your ass off, and he never curses, never says anything sexual. It's like totally pretty much like clean comedy, but it's
Like
fucking
Jerry Seinfeld.
but funnier. Because it's just like it's Kevin James, like his delivery. It's like Seinfeld's, well, what's with the helmets and skydiving? Like Kevin James is like he's funny. He's like a very physical comedian, and his stand-up's hysterical, and he never curses. Never curses.
Interesting.
Does he? Yeah, watch it. It's probably good.
Gotta get this guy a microphone. Jesus.
I know. Get a microphone, bud. Yeah, man. Kevin James. Yeah. Concerts. I've been to concerts lately.
I don't like comedy clubs. I'm not a fan.
They're odd. It's
No,
like
I like them.
I know.
You know,
You had your fake business deal didn't work out.
that was a real business deal. The place is open, cranking.
Damn.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Comedy clubs are fun though.
Yeah, I love it. I like the comedy. I like the Comedy Cellar.
I went to some shitty comedy club in the city, like a basement thing years ago with Mikey when he was still alive and a couple other people. I saw Amy Schumer before she was like
Famous.
Before she was
Before she was stealing jokes.
Probably like maybe 3 years before like she was all over the place. And dude, she was fucking funny. I remember she ended the things with a stand-up. She goes, she's like, I have a sister. She cuts herself and just walks off the stage. It was the most awkward thing ever. And
like an Anthony.
I just started like cracking.
That's like an
up.
Anthony Jeselnik joke.
It was like so awkward. I thought it was so funny though.
Yeah.
No one else thought it was funny. I was like, you people are fucking lame. She made fun of us. She made fun of me and Mikey and like all of our friends because we looked like we were from Long Island.
Because you were from Long
We
Island.
were from Long Island. We all had like spiky hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Good times. Good. I might have had a tab.
True Religion jeans.
I could have very well been wearing an Affliction T-shirt. that's quite possible.
I just found out. Billy McFarland from Fire Festival.
Yeah,
He owes $26 million still, and he pays monthly installments
to who?
to the fucking victims.
Oh, we had to like actually pay that back.
Yes,
26
million. So he was on. I think he was on Daniel Tosh, and he was saying the number's so astronomically high for me. He's like, I make my little minimum payment, and one day maybe it's not going to be there, but I'll probably be gone before I pay it off.
What do you think his minimum payments are?
I don't know. I guess it's got to be derived off of what his income is, right?
I guess. Yeah, you just skeezy Pete your way around that one.
I mean, he's doing the Fire Festival again, or for the first time. But
you know what's funny though, like about that,
launch.
like you run the Fire Festival, right? No one really got hurt. What, a bunch of like rich white people got like fleeced out of some money. Like they'll get their money before like poor people who actually got fucked over bad for like something else, like some class action lawsuit.
There's a bunch of rich people's kids.
There's a bunch of rich people's kids and like douchey hedge funders who like fuck you, whatever. You couldn't poop in a fucking bathroom for 2 days. You ran out of water.
Oh, you didn't have anything to sleep on or in. Yeah,
I don't feel bad for you.
Whatever. That was a great documentary.
That's an awesome documentary, and what a great idea. Just poorly executed, but
he didn't have a lot of contingency plans. That's the problem. He had one plan, and there was no backups. So that's where he went wrong. That's where he went wrong.
Go for broke.
All he had was Ja Rule in the room. Like, what do you mean we can't give everybody a hotel? It's like, Ja, do you realize there's no hotels on this island? What do you mean we're on an island?
Poor Ja Rule.
Fuck Ja Rule. They wouldn't let him into the UK. And he blamed 50 Cent.
At least nothing weird about Ja Rule's coming out, like all that stuff with Puff Daddies, all that shit that coming out about Puff Daddy. He's like,
you see
he's
anything?
He's like hip hop's Jeffrey Epstein.
Did you see anything weird growing up? Going to the white party?
No, I didn't. It was totally normal. I threw up on his patio. Did I ever tell that story?
Not on here.
No,
I know the story.
I didn't tell this story.
No,
I didn't tell the P Diddy white party story.
no.
So back in the day, Puff Daddy used to have these things called the white party. And they were famous. Like he did it for a long time, but like when I went, it was like when it was really
You used to go because of the girl.
I went one time. I only went once.
But like you got to go because the girl that lives on his block.
That girl, I can't remember her name.
I'm not going to say her name. I know her and her brother very well.
She was friends with Henry. I didn't really know the girl.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought I was cute. I don't know. But her grandma lived like this was Puff Daddy's summer house in the Hamptons, and that was her grandma's house right there.
Still friends with her brother. I'm not naming her.
Is she still she was kind of cute.
I have no
then.
idea what she looks like now. I just know her.
Well,
I know
she
her
go on
brother.
Facebook because I've been there. She was like cute.
I know her brother very well.
I wonder if she could still get it. She's probably almost 40 now.
She's probably married.
Yeah,
Definitely
probably got like 2 kids, I'm sure.
Definitely married.
Good for her. But whatever. Puff Daddy had a house right here, and her grandma had a house here. And Puff Daddy used to invite all of the neighbors in the block so they wouldn't call the cops on him and get the party shut down. So like I got to go with this girl and her grandma and our friend Henry.
Yeah.
And it's just a party in Puff Daddy's backyard. It was fucking sick.
Yeah.
And
that's what Michael Rubin's party became. He took over the
Yeah.
white party in the Hamptons.
Yeah, that's what he took it over, and it was at that other house. But it was sick. Like as a kid, I'm walking around, and it's just like every famous person was there: Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, Mary J. Blige, Howard Stern.
Yeah,
everybody was there, and I got so fucking wasted. It was when they like released. It was like
how old were you? Let's preface it. How old were you?
Not old enough to be getting fucking rock dancing with Puerto Rican angels.
17?
Maybe 16, 17.
I don't even think you were 17. 16,
No, I don't. I think it was like 16, and they had like they were releasing Absolute Vanilla. It was like before like flavored vodkas were a thing.
Disgusting.
It was good, dude. Absolute Vanilla, it was good, and
Trash.
And it was the white
Disgusting.
party, so like it was
smelled like cake, tasted like shit.
It was a white frosted bottle, and he had these like bad Puerto Rican bitches dressed as angels in all white.
That was
wings.
before he got involved in Ciroc, huh?
Yeah, way before Ciroc, and they were just going around with shots, and I'm dancing. I'm fucking shit faced. Well, I guess it should make sense because Puff Daddy would sleep with like little children, so maybe I was getting groomed. I don't even know, and I was dancing
until you ruined it.
Yeah, until I ruined. I could have gotten molested by Diddy, but I threw
You
up.
could have gotten a nice hush money check.
But shout out to me because I was like, I don't feel good. I'm dancing with this Puerto Rican angel, 16 years old. Who the fuck am I? And I go dip off to like go get out of there, go throw up. And this is like his pool. It's his backyard, dude. It's like his fucking pool and his patio. And he's got these chicks dressed as mermaids swimming in the pool. And I just fucking go,
in the pool?
No, just on the patio, dude. Bro, I go, hold it tight and make it to the porta potties like in the driveway.
Oh, you didn't throw up on the patio.
I did throw up on the patio. Dude,
But only once.
Once, dude, I don't know. Nobody saw me. Nobody saw me. I went, cleared the rest of my shit out in the bathroom there.
Puke and rally.
Lost my sunglasses in the porta potty. Came back. As I'm coming back, there's like a security guy's like, "Oh, watch out, sir! Someone threw up on Mr. Combs." Literally, I never had. He's like, "Someone threw up on Mr. Combs' patio." I'm like, "Oh, that's gross." And I just like, dude, I swear,
as you're wiping the puke off your face,
I just
like,
stink
who the
like
fuck would do
vomit.
that?
Disgusting. I don't know how I didn't get caught doing that.
Isn't it funny pretending like it wasn't you that threw up when it clearly was you?
It was fucking absolutely me. I remember being 16, and I met a guy who was an exec for Sony, and I was trying to I was running around looking for cocaine with a fucking Sony exec in Puff Daddy's backyard. And then trying to get an internship.
A&R, an A&R job.
Yeah, I was trying to get an internship to go work at Sony Records. I was looking for cocaine with this guy in his backyard.
If you would have found him cocaine, you would have had that job.
Fuck, my life.
Maybe you wouldn't be here right now.
My life could have been different. I could have been a music producer. I could have been Gino the Ghost.
2 Grammys on the shelf.
Damn. Damn. Son of a bitch.
You're making too many fucking movements. Give
But
me a
yeah.
Zin 10.
That's not going to work. Yeah, shout out to Zin.
That'll be our next sponsor.
You still smoking, Paulo? You're still smoking? Have you ever heard of these things called Zin?
We can't do an ad for Zin because we're not sponsored by Zin.
Yet.
Do you have sick dogs and you don't care? Yeah.
You know what I saw the other day that's gay?
Do I have to bleep this out?
No.
All right.
The new Tesla Cybertruck. I actually saw one on the road, in Patchogue, and it drove past me, and I saw it. I was like, that thing's gay. If you that guy, you're driving the thing that's cool, you're gay. Not a cool car.
Yeah, there was a comedian that had that joke recently. He was like,
Did I steal someone's joke?
not indirectly. No, he was like, he was like, what's worse than driving a Cybertruck? It's like having to break news to your parents that you're in your 30s and you're gay.
Yeah, it's gay. I get the electric car, but the electric truck thing is whack. I keep seeing those. What are those? The Rivans? Rivian? That's stupid. I saw online the other day the new Cadillac Escalade. This thing is so sexy until they open up the frunk. And they open up the frunk.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they call it the frunk. The front trunk on
They
an electric
call
car.
it frunk?
Yeah, the Tesla was literally called the frunk. And that's what it is. I was like, oh, that's a fucking electric Escalade. Who wants an electric Escalade? Cadillac makes a diesel Escalade. That's what I'd want for $120,000. Give me the diesel Escalade that will last forever. An electric.
They make a diesel Escalade?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick.
A turbo diesel or something?
I don't know. It's a fucking diesel Escalade.
Yeah.
It's sick. It's
If I'm getting anything
$120,000.
diesel, I'm getting a Unimog.
Yeah, but you can't fucking roll in style
Fucking
with your
drive
kids
that
in a Unimog.
fucking thing wherever the fuck I want.
I'll take that Escalade, dog. But an electric Escalade, who wants that?
Either that
Who's
or
driving an
a
electric Escalade?
Sherman Crab.
That'd be cool.
Fucking. They play that fucking crazy music. All the videos of the Sherman Crab blowing up fucking mines. They play the same crazy music that just makes it more terrifying.
You don't want to do it when I got money.
What?
I'm gonna bulletproof the minivan.
Gotta love that minivan.
I love the minivan. I'm a huge.
Move the table too much. Cut it out.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
The TRT is coursing through your veins. You keep gripping the table and pulling it closer to you. What a creep. Come here.
Don't be mad because you're victim weight.
Fuck off. And on that note,
I know I'm feeding to the cannibals during the apocalypse first.
I'm fucking wiry. Don't worry about me.
You and your bad hip.
Nah, I'll be all right.
We'll give you a piece. On that note, Flower Life CBD, FOLCBD.com. Be better.
Promo
20.
code BeBetter20 for 20% off all your orders. Right here.
Right there. Right next to the Asafu flag.
Yeah. Right under the Asafu flag.
Yeah.
The link will be over it.
Right over the flag.
Yeah.
All right.
On that note, cue the Calypso. We'll see you next time.